Hello everyone, how very good of you to join and welcome back. Take a cup of coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy some Rimworld Sleepy Hollow. Our mega city is growing. Let's not call it that. Our cross-country fun camp, we could call it. And fun we have a lot of fun in the main room right now. That is with a poker table as of the last episode. And yeah, right now things are looking stable, right? After quite some chaos in the last episodes, things are not looking so bad right now. But you never know what happens next. So we are just enjoying all of that. Speaking about enjoying, I would enjoy some proper protection at some point now. We have finished the helmets. So most of my peeps are now having a proper helmet. By the way, I think 2 more should be needed. We should be careful, of course. Those helmets cost me steel, and yeah, also they're losing durability over time. So yeah, that's another source of constant steel consumption we have over here. I'm hoping that Blackout will now join us. She's very close to that. She would be a very good addition, as she also likes to research plan. We're in the beginning of winter right now, so we definitely will need to work on some clothing. Get yourself an alpaca wool parka. Right, there you go. And with that, he can sustain temperatures down to negative 60 degrees. That sounds quite harsh. I hope we're not getting down to that level. Now, I'm looking for chunks of stone right now. The reason for that is we want to get the next floor going for the crafting hall. And I want to see what resources we have a lot on the map. So it is a lot of marble, and we still, after all this time, have a lot of granite that I can get over. There's also more here. We're already holding that. Marble and granite are 2 beauties. So the marble I would like to use for the artworks, of course. And granite we can use for more flooring, right? So that's already a granite floor over here that we have. And yeah, we can actually go ahead and have this room here also now in granite. And as you can see, yeah, that's gonna be quite expensive to build. So let's start with this one here, as we can afford that first half. And then I'm gonna wait for a bit more granite to come in again. We can do this now because we have finished the protection around the base, right? So there's no need anymore for that much granite all the time in stock. And also, oh, cargo pod. And also we can use it now for flooring and a few more expansions down the road. That's a lot of cloth, by the way. I do have already a lot of cloth. More important though is the steel slag chunks. We can smelt them into juicy steel for us once more. And while we're here, let's also order some more harvesting of medical plants. Now, about the chocolate, where is it stored right now? We already got it in. There it is. Chocolate. Nice one. It's frozen, so it will last a long time. And can we already see this? Are people happy because of chocolate? Ate a fine meal. Recreation satisfied. No one ate chocolate yet? Extremely impressive rack room. Well, that's at least something. Chocolate is allowed though, so they can eat that whenever they want. It's lavish for all of them. Since we have the resources, let's actually get me a nice carpet in ice blue. Well, let's not make it ice blue. What do we have? Something prison-like. Pastel orange. Yes. For my prison cells. So this increases the general look of the prison, and with that also it's easier to, yeah, convince them to join the other side. I'm also pleased to report that the guinea pig has been replaced by a squirrel. The squirrel was already there before, it just took over the bed now and enjoys a good night's sleep. As long as it doesn't wander off my perimeter, it should be fine. Or until I decide to get a cat, well then, goodbye squirrel. And there's Blackout, finally joined us. Very nice. Hello Blackout. She's harvesting potato plants? What? No. You are going to equip yourself a nice... where's my Parker? There it is. Alpaca wool. And oh, she's got a wool. She already can actually sustain up to negative 35 degrees. So I'm gonna clear this one. She's got some good stuff here. A bison wool button-down shirt and a Parker out of Devil's Strand. So that's already working out fine with her. Weapon-wise, she doesn't have anything. She's theoretically good with a knife or a mace. Weapon, we have over here a bunch more. Let's give her a plasteel knife. Let's give an auto pistol. There you go. And then we're gonna put her on researching. We have ourselves a new researcher. She can do some growing and planting if she's not researching. She actually goes for the field right now. Harvesting a rice plant, that's more important to her. Alright. I'm not complaining. Now she's going for researching. Oh, and Lucky also created some masterworks now. She's really good at this. And with that, we get some decent prison cells now out of this. I like the yellow carpet. Totally. I also like the red carpet, by the way. It's very cozy looking. And we have a bit more. I could, of course, as you can see, the wood doesn't give me any beauty panel, a beauty bonus, right? It's just a carpet, really. So if I get this one all into carpet, we can definitely get something nice out of that. This one's also finished. It gives me at least a +1, which is okay. We have enough granite already again. Oh, 3 people have gotten sick from muscle parasites. We do have the medicine, but it's not the best medicine. I'm still, by the way, also, we should have the drug now going. Drug. Drug lab, there it is. I would really like to get this going. Let's get the drug lab going over here. And also have all of this now in granite wall. In granite flooring. Very good. Researching continues. By the way, the researching could also use a nice carpet. Let's make it a blue carpet. It's the middle of winter now, and as we can see, food-wise, it's fine. We do have a lot of vegetarian fine meal. I love this because it only needs, yeah, vegetables. And those people really love it too. Unfortunately, we really ran out of it. I still can't believe it. We are out of rice and potatoes. So there was a mighty cooking going, and yeah, they're now working through that. We always have also the 150 simple meal as a backup. Now, I would like to check real quick the food policy that they're they're actually allowed to eat raw food right now. Of course, this is not good. They should definitely not be allowed to do this. Also, kibble and pemmican, let's get rid of that. They should really also not eat manufactured items. There it is. Oh, okay, it's ambrosia and beer. That's fine. Raw resources, that's the hops. Definitely don't do that, please. Also, no plants. Right, we got all the mushrooms. You never know what's behind that. And also, please don't eat corpses. With that, we should have it a bit set. Right, and it's lavish for all of them, so they're working through that anyway. Alrighty, yeah, TV time is a good time. We really need to make this a bit more comfortable. And also, who's playing with Pan? No one. Poor Pan wants to play some poker there. Unfortunately, he's alone with that. Researching, Cross is really... Cross. Why is Cross doing it? Oh, he's got nothing else to do right now. So he's working on a bit of researching, though he's a pretty stupid person, honestly. So he's not gonna do that much out of the table there. Still, a bit of progress is better than none. Now, Von, she is... This is still gonna take a long time. By the way, we should probably reinforce this with a granite door. Unfortunately, in vanilla, there is no replacement, right? So if I get rid of that, we are kind of like blocking this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to no prisoners. This is for prisoners, so she's getting dragged over there now. And we can, because there is a steel door already, right? And we can then cozily replace this when we have time for that. And with time, I mean granite, because we're working through all the granite right now. Because of this flooring there. And yeah, this workshop is getting now somewhat impressive. It's getting very impressive now. Rich, spacious, and also a bit dirty perhaps. But it's gonna be a nice production boost then for all my peeps working here together with my tool cabinet. She's over, so we can now deconstruct that door and get us a granite door in then as well. Also, while we're here, we have 2,100 steel. I would really like to go for at least one. Let's make it two more batteries, right? I really want to play this safe, so just in case something happens there to my geothermal generator, that we have at least a couple of days time to react to this before we are in deep trouble. There you go. And it's not filling up that quickly, right? Yeah. We have a grid access of 800 right now. That's not a lot. So in this case here, we will need to build a second one soon. Oh, that's beautiful. And that laboratory is getting to mediocre and decent now. which is okay. It's getting a nice bonus there now out of that. What's going on with that floor? Why is no one building something here? It needs to be built on the door as well, right? Now, one thing I notice is that with all the slaughtering out of the animals, also the alpacas, they're fully grown now, right? We're getting a lot of meat here out. So right now we got the pork and we got the alpaca meat. So both of them are exploding. I don't have anything taking meat right now. So we could go ahead and do this. By the way, there is still hay inside, very good, so this really has a very long lasting time, so we shouldn't have any trouble with feeding the animals per se, so I think that is fine. Oh, you're dead. Why did you die? Slaughtered? Dead for 23 days. No one is taking it. We are completely full. The neck was cut. Alright, so it was slaughtered. And yeah, in that case, we do need more. I'd have more storage for meat, right? So I already have this wooden shell here now. But I think we're just gonna cook it. So we do have two ways of cooking it. First of all is the packaged survival meat. I'm gonna push this one to 50 now because I really want to have a lot of that in stock just in case. In that case, let's go ahead and make this one the ×4, right? That is just easier for my cooks. They don't need to travel around that often then. Cook, package, survival until we have... let's make it 50, right? This one goes away. And then we have the fine vegetarian meal. And then we could go for a lavish meal now. This one gives me now basically the meat and the vegetable consumption. And only have this one when everything else has been filled, right? So do until you have... So that's better than doing nothing, than having my stock going crazy. So that's that. That should be Lucky's turn here to do. There she is. She's already cooking. Very good. Now, the trade caravan is leaving. Off you go. Von, how much longer, please? 10. That's still a very long time. But we do have enough now. Enough peeps for the moment. And you know what we have? Yeah, granite is coming up again. That room here is filled. Oh, wait a second. There's a new group coming in. Ooh, farmer. Yeah, it's okay. We could capture her, right? In that case, he's also a good farmer. That would be two very nice farmers that we get out of that. I love me some farming. At least one of them. We could also get a bed in here for two of them, but that increases the rate of prison breaks. I know, but still better than nothing. We got still no granite door. Who is my best with the social skill, please? Let's have a look at that. Social, she, Fur, you could take them prisoner. She's going up here, and we're gonna take some protection with us here. Oh, he doesn't have anything at all. Purr, right? So Purr, I really don't like to risk Purr. Yeah, let's go with Pan. He's got the heavy SMG, and at least one more. Why are they losing their weapons? Okay, there's my jolly good band. Let's just see what we can do. We could either trade with them or we just capture them straight. I think we're just gonna I really also need a door here, by the way. We don't have one. So, there you go. That has a 68 chance. That is a 100% chance. So, I'm gonna take her. Oh. Now it's a prison cell. Oh, by the way, we should have, just for now, a sleeping spot that is marked for prisoners. Otherwise, I cannot do it. And then 100% chance. Let's wait for... Wait a second. They need to be really close to each other so we can do this at the same time. Ah, that wasn't possible, alright. I was hoping we could do it at the same time. Don't want to risk losing my pen. There you go. Alright. At least one of them was captured. This one here, unfortunately, is gone. But we got ourselves a new prisoner that is very good for farming. There you go. Vasallo Confederacy. We're probably gonna lose a bit of reputation with them. Yeah, they're now hostile. Let's just see where they are on the map. Okay, they're all the way down here, in fact. The White Forest. They're super far away from us. There is no other... Ah, okay. These guys here are also one of them. But that's it. Yeah. When we're looking at the greater picture here. So in that case, they're not in the immediate surrounding area. They should not really attack. I think so. We'll just see. Who's got a break? It's probably fur again, but she's still busy. Alright, seriously? Who died? No one died. I thought someone would die, but no. Okay, there you go. Let's get rid of this one and have the bat being the prison. Otherwise, she's not going to be too happy about that. She can eat her own pemmican. And then, of course, we're starting the recruitment process. It's only a 6 resistance. That's nice. A large meteorite has struck the ground over there with lots of granite. Right, it's not really something that I need. Bella, you are actually my hauler. Please hold that. And the components are also super important for us. They're already losing. The funny thing is the components are losing their value over time. And Per is having a breakdown. Observe the corpse, alright. Plate armor, thank you very much. This opens up now something very important for us. Now we can go ahead and make plate armor, right? That is very good for raids and stuff like that. So let's start making 2 of them. Oh, we don't have... Wait a second. We don't have anyone with a crafting 7. She's at 6. He's at 5. So Per, my construction, you could also do some crafting now. He's very close to it, in fact. Alright, here we got the art bench and you are doing it with a wrong material. So wood is my preferred one. Granite, please don't, but take marble if it's possible, right? Some marble blocks are totally fine. Actually, let's only do marble. For that, however, we also will need to get some marble blocks going. That is over here. Do until you have... Ooh, no. Yeah, let's say 200. That's fine for anything that is art related. So that is crafting. We do have not really a lot of people for the crafting. Blackout, you are actually okay with that. Researching wise, there's always so much to do. Let's just check it out. Yeah, microelectronics, so we could go into this one. The drug we have. I like the prosthetics, so let's go ahead and do this. Not that I really need it right now, as I don't have any crippled ones. She's actually not doing it with granite, though. Alright. What is going on here? Could someone please... No prisoner bed available? What's that? That's a prison cell, though. Like... Oh, the door is gone. What the hell? I hate it when you're actually trying to build a new door, right? And instead of building it right away, they're actually just dismantling it and not doing anything else with it. Stopping midway through. So please build me that granite door. The good thing is she's tired and goes to bed anyway. Very good. So now she's stuck in there again. Alright, I would like to, since it's winter, there's not much farming to do. Food-wise, it's okay. We're not really doing super well on food, but I would like to continue here with that. So first of all, Lucky, you can equip this bolt action rifle. New lovers, cross and fur. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, because this makes fur happier. We do, however, need another double bedroom now. Which I don't. I just don't have the space here right now. So... How much granite do we have? 260. I was already contemplating about my expansion here of the east wing. This could take a long while though. Okay, I mean it's winter, we have the time, you know. So let's actually start on the let's start on the east wing. And this one here will then make sure that we have all the bedrooms that we need. I'm not entirely sure right now. Do they need to have their own bedroom or their own double bed? So I'm gonna give them their own double bed. And just hope that it still works out nicely. Right, so there's the double bed now. I mean, it's a bit awkward, of course. You know, in the same room. If they scootly poop around, then there might be some awkward silences. But outside of that, it should be fine. By the way, Cross... Isn't Cross together with... Okay, Cross has Bella as a wife and Fur and Akacha as a lover. So he's actually doing it with everybody. Not like that he's really got the skills for it. But he seems to be extremely good looking. That Cross fella. While everybody's sleeping, let's also have a look at my kill box, which is only its basic form right now. So I would like to expand this now a bit. We're using granite for this again as well. And I'm probably not gonna waste too much, too many materials on that just yet, right? So I really just wanna get it done like this. And then in here we're gonna have the turrets. So turret number 1, turret number 2 has been repaired already. Turret number 2 is gonna be on the other side here. Gonna make some breaks in between, so we can have additional turrets. Okay, the power cable is all the way here, so I'm gonna have the power cable going all the way through that. It's hidden, so it should not get damaged, right? I wanna get all of this in, so gonna make it like so. And don't forget, we need to have an opening here somehow, but I also want to protect my peeps. So I'm gonna go ahead and have additional granite walls here. And what we can also do is having the cloth sandbags then in between. So this is kind of like protecting my peeps further. And probably also this whole row here just full of sandbags. There you go. And every single one of these turrets is also getting protected by sandbag then. This is looking crappy, so let's actually just go ahead and make it like so. Right, and then we have the mini auto turrets. We don't have that many components, but I would still definitely like to get at least 2 more in here. Right, so that we have 4 that are protecting us then. And my colonists will stand over here, right? So they should be heavily protected by sandbags and by the wall. And in that case, I think I'm gonna like this layout there. We'll just see. I'm really afraid of the raids that we've seen so far. And I will definitely also need to do something then about this area. There's the trap, so this is still my backup corridor here. But it's crappy, of course. We're coming into year 3, so things could get a bit crazy from now on. And in that case, I hope we have the right amount of protection for this. Unfortunately, Blackout won't be helping us today. She has muscle parasites. So she cannot move right now, and she is in a bit of pain. Research-wise, I really would like to go into the medicine production there. Gives me the medicine thing that we can do. I think, though, the neutroamine we don't have yet. So, it's a precursor chemical. I don't know how we can produce it, so I'm just assuming that it's going to be my drug bench. But it's not there in my drug lab, so I will need to do something about that somehow. So I'm assuming right now we only get this with trading. It's not on the map and I cannot craft it myself. Okay, by the way, yeah, okay. You know, I don't need to assign someone to the double bed just yet because Cross and Fur schooly pooping around with... Who was the other one? I think. Right, and Fur and Akacha. So, you know, they have their own bed already. So there's no reason for me to actually assign another one. Okay, the East Wing is coming along just fine. Blackout still needs some treatment there. And there she joined. Ira come Treka. Let's call her Ira. And Ira is actually really good with construction as well, right? So not only with plants, but she is gonna be, first of all, ready for plants and for growing them. And on the other hand, she's also constructing. So whenever there's nothing to farm, she's gonna construct. And that would be probably right now. Firefighting patient is, of course, priority for everyone. And then it's my doctors doing the rest. Let's also check it out over here. Nope, actually, I think she's fine. She might not have anything to do in winter, actually, when we are not constructing. So that could very well be the case some point. Right now, she's, yeah, helping us with that kill box over there. By the way, you're also gonna need a weapon. I don't care how good you are for shooter. Everybody needs a weapon at least. There you go. It was just lying around here, casually. Manhunter pack. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, it's turtles. They're on their way now and trying to destroy. Oh, it's a lot of turtles though. Right, no one's outside at the moment. I'm really a bit afraid of these manhunting packs because they're quite dangerous because of the sheer number of animals attacking now. Can I set all of them to one attack? No. Got a few new recruits, right? So attacking is the primary responsibility for anyone who's getting attacked. We do have these cloth sandbags. I'm gonna get rid of them here again. We don't have enough cloth, so we can make alpaca wool out of that too. That's amazing. Might have different colors now. What gives? Another solar flare. Once again, nothing is working in my base. I haven't found something to counter that yet. Luck, yes, it's winter, so it should not heat up that quickly. But already we have positive degrees here now. That means that my food is going to start spoiling now. Of course, only slightly in the beginning. I think this could be one of the most dangerous events if it lasts too long. And by the way, there's a tree, and they could hide behind that. So I'm also not allowing a tree inside here. There you go, something new, researched. Thank you very much, Blackout. And... sterile tile? Mortar, that sounds pretty cool. Or the hydroponics. Let's go for the hydroponics so we could make a farm area that works during winter. Solar flares over, nice. By the way, there are some turtles attacking. There you go. Bella, this is pretty dangerous what you're doing there. Most of them are still on the other side though. Where's Bella going? Training a squirrel? What? You're risking your life for that, Bella? That's your own doing. I cannot interrupt her, right? Drafting and redrafting. And undrafting. Another one's coming in, but my turrets are doing just a very good job. Or not. Got a few turrets now ready, but they're not working at the moment. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay, there you go. Oh, we haven't finished that line there yet, yeah. Since we do have a lot of farmers now, I would also like to get me a new growing zone going, right? So this one here has the potential. There is still a geothermal area here that I definitely need to reserve for another geothermal plant. So we're starting with our first zone here. And then I'm going to make a bigger one down here. And then we're going to have another one here that is then probably going all the way to the wall there. That is... Nope, wait a second. We're gonna expand this zone. Here. And yeah. Then we have another area here that I could go for. Let's go with a nice mixed bag again. I mean, we do have a lot of rice and potato fields already. I think we could work on some corn like this one here. Let's make this into a corn. The big green area. And the tiny ones... Also start with getting some heal roots going, right? We definitely will need to do this. For getting more medicine in for a base of this size. And yeah, smoke leaf we have, hops we have. I don't see anything of the rest that we really need. So I'm considering going with another heal root actually. 2 heal root fields. A bit of fire, most of it is outside. The ones that are within the wall are getting doused right away. And where's the manhunt? There it is. This is also coming along just fine. We have a lot of granite despite all the construction. And Von joined us, the next recruit. Getting quite crowded now. We should be careful of not growing too quickly. And she's, yeah, once again, the animal one. But she's also a good shot. And also, she can help on the fields. That's something. By the way, I didn't even check. Oh, she's also bad at crafting Okay, there's nothing we can do here. I really don't have a very good crafter so far, which is of course not ideal since the higher tier recipes take quite some time and some skill. So pear is actually my best one, and he's also maximized now with, well, actually he's a legendary master. And we do have a new constructionist though, right? So a new builder. So she is gonna take over from now, because I want to get him actually becoming a legendary crafter. We need someone for that. And smithy and tailoring. No, tailor should be someone else, right? But she is now my #1 construction. And it's spring. That means, yeah, we can actually go for sowing again for all my fields, except the ones that have the ambrosia sprout. This one here, but these should be all working now. So it's getting quite busy now for a lot of my colonists again. And we do have quite a lot of people that can help out now. And immediately they're rushing to their fields. Except for Purr. Purr is insulting everyone right now. Psychic ship! Oh, not again. The last one was really devastating. Okay, psychic disturbance, so this is affecting everyone again. At least I think this one's burning. No, it's not burning, right? There's a fire on it, but it's not taking any damage. Yeah, crap. We'll need to send everybody in then again. Nice, Purr knocked out Fur. In fact, that was not very good. With that, we're losing someone, and one goes on a food binge. We need to take care of that ship ASAP. They're going crazy already. And Purr also took a lot of damage in that, and he's now just lying down and sleeping on the ground. Oh, he's malnutritious. There you go. I think this has nothing to do with the ship. Psychic drone? Yeah, it does something, definitely. Albert, chief of the Vasallo Confederacy, has sent us a message. He wants to talk to us. Not right now. Okay, next day I'm gonna go for the attack there. I need to. Could try and lure them into my kill box. Okay, next day I'm gonna gather them here. They're gonna stick around here to their sandbags and whatnot. And I'm gonna try and lure them. Why do you want to melee them? Oh no, he's not hitting. He's a shoot at 11 and he's not hitting this one. It's sleeping. Should we get closer? Let's get closer. Come on, you can do this. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm glad no one's watching. Except us. There you go. Oh wow, they're fast. Dude, you really have to run for your life now. Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna hit him. Holy cow! 2 hits and that's it? That's a surprise. Incredible. Yeah. I think there's one more, right? Yeah, the other ones are taking care of this. That was just 2 hits and they were down. That is incredible. Pan, what are you doing? Come on. You have a weapon. Okay, it's stunned. There you go. Let's take care of this ship. Oh, wait a second. Last time? Yes. I was just thinking about last time. anybody who has not a weapon is actually going back home, please. Okay, wait a second. You all will have to stop shooting right now. This way. It's working. So we only lost 1 to friendly fire. I'm learning. And in this case, we're taking care of that ship. There you go. Got some components there again as well. It's gonna help us out. Advanced components, and we're gonna haul all of these steel slag chunks then back home again as well. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. I mean, these are really strong enemies. And whoever got hit is hopefully being treated right away. So Akacha has the... He's actually having a muscle parasite. Not really because he's damaged that much. Okay, why is Pan now breaking down? He has been insulted 27 times. God, I hate these ships when they're coming down. But I got some nice loot out of that, at least. Now that ship really drove a lot of my colonists crazy. We have also a lot of damaged ones, a few blacked out ones. And I'm also running out of medicine now, completely. So yeah, we just consumed 25 medicine. Did not expect that. In that case, we need to harvest every piece that we have on the map right now. And since it's early spring, there's not a lot. So when I'm looking around, I can barely see any medical routes here, unfortunately. Right, this one's here. Already harvesting most of them now. But it's not looking good. There's also no trader. So that means we need to go out there into the world and trade at some point now. There's no medical emergency anymore, so that's at least something. And I'm just hoping that we have there's the next one. Insulting spree. This also hurts because, you know, she didn't even eat. It's crazy. And we have the next breakdown. That psychotic ship really did its job there on us. Next time I need to clear it immediately and not wait a day. Because that day is already driving everybody insane. Okay, cross-floated with Lover. With Lucky. Okay, someone is starving. Yeah, she's already going for it, right? There you go. She was busy insulting everyone. Okay, please. One day without any incidents. That would be fantastic to get everybody on track again. With all of that, I didn't even notice that the East Wing was finished. That's nice. The East Wing will be for prison and sleeping rooms. I still need one more expansion though, and that is a better laboratory. So right now we don't have that over here. And in that case, for this, we're gonna go ahead. Wait a second. Yeah, plenty of granite. So we're gonna now have another expansion to the north here. And as we can see, we already have the granite wall, right? So I'm just gonna connect this and get my building a bit stretched up here to the north, right? So also the composition here just looks more harmonious then with all of this. And yeah, then to the south at some point also a bit, but it should be fine. So with this done, we have then our own bigger laboratory where we can get the high-tech stuff in. For that to prepare, we will also need the hidden conduits. Oh, nice, we already have them here because we had the wind turbine there at some point. So that's perfect. I'm going to have this one. There could be the entrance then to the laboratory, yeah. So here, I'm gonna make this one a new granite door then here. But there's there's my wall lamp. There you go. That I still need to move. And with 2 builders, that's going really fast here. And Vaughn, we haven't even looked at Vaughn yet. So she, of course, this one. She could also... Nah, she's not going to do some doctoring there. She's not good for that. She might do some hunting. She might do some handling. No warden. No, I want to have her actually as a hauler and cleaner for now. And she could do some art from time to time, but she's not that great with most things. She's a policewoman, so very good shot, right? So we can use her on expeditions and stuff like that. Bella, why are you breaking down? You're actually looking fine, but you've been insulted a lot. And she still has a lot of pain, so this is where we need the medicine, please. Very nice. That expansion was very fast. We can now make the the granite door here into this. This is not all gonna be laboratory though, I think, right? We might have something else here too at some point. So I'm probably just gonna have... We're gonna work with wooden walls inside because I think this is just more beautiful to look at. And I'm probably gonna cut this one in half. Alright, next day. Everybody's work. There's no breaking anything or so. So we have a bit of time to really work on stuff again. And this is now making marble blocks because I would like to have this laboratory being floored with marble blocks. I think this will look nice. Getting some variety in here. And yeah, I think the storage room could get the straw matting. It's cheap and accepts very little filth. Might be something. And there's the marble coming along. Fantastic. I don't have any other flooring though at the moment, right? The sandstone is for outside. The carpets we have. And in here, we're gonna have then our high-tech research bench. We do have the materials for that, even though they're very expensive. 250 steel it costs me. Oh god, they're doing some social fighting again. Why? Why are they hating each other so much? Yeah, you're gonna rescue her. You beat her down and you're gonna rescue her. Seriously, I don't have the medication. These people are stupid. Honestly, if one of them dies, they totally deserve it. We don't have medication, they're doing beatings and fighting. Any pain they have, they deserve. So there we have it. And I think we just need one for now. And I'm gonna move the other ones in here though, right? So we're gonna have two of them down here together with their chairs. This one and this one. And we're definitely also gonna need lots of lighting. Let's have them on the across each other, and then one up here. And one down here. To get the lights going. Then we have that. And then I think we still need to have something that boosts the production speed of that. But we'll just see. Let's finish this first. And then we have a nice bigger laboratory ready for some advanced research then. We even have room for 2 more high-tech ones if I want to, or smaller normal research desks. We'll just see. So far so good. Yeah, it's chaotic at the moment. They really don't like each other that much, despite having all the opportunities. I'm still giving blame to that psychic ship over there. Now, we continue in the next episode of Rimworld. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.